Hi, Magician Brian Smedley here, and I'm going to show you a magic trick, a rope magic trick, using a length of rope, say about 2 foot, 3 foot. I'm going to do an amazing thing for you. Now you watch. I am going to put a knot in the rope, as I just done. It's called the one-handed knot. You can find this trick in many rope magic books. I found mine in Abbott's Encyclopedia of Ropes. Usually we don't give a secret away, but it's such an old classic, and it's pretty simple. It just takes some practice with the moves. It's a fun beginner trick, and it's something you can do. You carry a piece of rope with you, pull it out, and create a miracle. I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm going to do the exposed view, so I'm going to have to turn around, and I'm going to have to give you an exaggerated view to get my elbow out of the way. Now you'll start with your hand in handshake position with the thumb straight up. So get in position with the camera. And what you're going to do, you're going to roll your hand palm down. You're going to clip the short side between the pinky and the ring finger. Clip the long side with the index and middle finger. You're going to take your thumb on the right side of the short side, roll it around, then at the same time drop your grip of the long piece between the index and middle finger, and re-grip the short piece between the index and middle finger, and you just give it a shake, and then you create the knot. Now come back around. I hope that side view, or the back view, has helped you. Alright, do it slow. This is what I was doing from the back side. What I was doing is my view. This is the audience view. You clip between pinky and the ring, long side between the index and the middle, roll that short side up between the thumb and index finger, drop that long side, re-grip between the index and middle finger, and I usually hold a break between with my thumb to make the loop just a tad larger. Release my thumb and do a shake. Then you have the knot. It's called the one-handed knot. Now what you can do to hide your moves, you want to make a big motion to hide the smaller movements that you're making, the secret moves. Some people do them, in the open, but I'd rather make it more fantastic and wonderment by doing those moves secretly, by doing fast motions, the hands. The big motion hides the smaller motion. So you can say, I want to show you a trick here with a piece of rope. And what I want to do is I want to make a knot in the rope. As you can see, I was doing a lot of moving around, expressing myself in my hands, talking with your hands. I have a piece of rope here. You can do your first grip, second grip, roll over that short side, and drop it down. I'm going to show you an amazing thing with a piece of rope. Watch this, peoples. And you drop it down. Okay, you can either keep it this way, or when you drop it, just usually I can grab between my thumb and finger at the last second on the drop, and you're just transferring that grip. So like this, or do like that. So it would look like this. Grip, grip, over, and then transfer the grip to your thumb and index finger. Now I want to show you another trick that I do. It's with the cheffallo knot, and it's also in Abbott's Encyclopedia of Rope Tricks. Here's my pattern, here's my trick. Then I will show you how it's done. 2 knots you are. 2 knots you'll be. I see you're not. 2 knots for me. So I just made 2 knots in the rope and jumbled the knots around by making more knots, and it dissolved, it disappeared. And the way you do that is by one movement. You have to do it exactly right. You know how we usually make a knot, we usually pass the left side over the right side and then we make the knot. Well, the secret move to this is in the first knot. Instead of doing the left over the right, you're going to take the right side and throw it over to the left, and then just do your knot like you would your overhand, just like that. Then the next part is you make the regular knot. You're going to take the left side, throw it over the right side. Instead of doing the trick move, you do the regular knot tie. Just like that. Now here how it comes to untie itself. Take the right side of your top knot, put it in the front of the bottom loop, bring it around to the front and push it through the front of the top. That's all it's left to do is to loaf and dissolve the knot. Once again, right over left, then left over right, traditional knot. Then the right side goes the front of the bottom, bring it up and through the front of the top loop and through the hole, and then just dissolve, just pull. Or you could drag it with your hand and just throw it away, it's gone. Or you could even have a fake knot in your right hand at all times. So when you do dissolve the knot, you could do it like this. I don't have one prepared or handy, but just pretend I have one in my hand, my right hand. So you go through the fake knot, run it through the bottom, run it through this, run it through this, and don't quite let it go. Do it lightly. You have the false knot in your right hand, pretend you have, or you will have. Drag it down, pull it off, show the knot. And that's how you do the cheffallo double knot mystery. Thank you for watching my tutorials. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you learned a thing or two. So have fun with your magic.